Yes, sir. So we're here. Happy Sunday, guys. Hello, I'm here. Let me get the camera straight up a little bit. All right. Yes, I'm back here. Set it up a little bit. You know, I'm sorry. I just have to set it up a little bit. Okay. Yes. All right. I'm set. I'm here. You're welcome. Say hi. Let me know who's there with me, please. This is Videos. You're welcome to my live today. I made it today, man. I made it today. I made it today. Normally, not made. I always like mess up. Like not doing the live at the same time. Sometimes it's really tough. Well, not like being tough, like you know what I'm saying, but just because I was so busy doing so many other things, and I didn't really have great time for myself. So I'm glad all of you are here. Come on now. I see two watching me right now, and hopefully we get interacting together. Questions, answers, you know, anything you want to ask or anything we can talk about today. And like if you check my description on my channel, it's question and answer. That's the Q&A, right? So okay, let me just adjust it. Right. So I think it's not too straight, but okay, it's very straight. All right. If you can see me and the voice over is okay, just let me know. Let me know. Okay, so hold on, let me get this thing down here. I'm back again. Sorry, I keep going off and on, but I had some sound from the other side of the house, so I had to get it down because the sound is affecting me as I'm talking right here. So I got to go down, playing some music before. So okay, so guys, we here now. We started. So say hi, please. Let me know who is there with me and where you're um, seeing me from, where you're watching me from, and then where you are, and let me know if the sound is not very good. Let me know. Again, I'll try to be more audible because I put today the camera a little bit far away from because I wanted a wide view. Because most times I do my live, it's always like in a small box. If you check out, so it's always like horizontal orientation, right? So, but now I try to put it like on horizontal orientation. That's why this is my first time doing it horizontal like this. So testing it myself. So that's why so I'm trying to adjust and see if it's good. All right. Okay. So please say hi and let me know that because once you are communicating, that means to know that you're hearing me. Yeah, that's why I wanted you to make some, some comments, say hi, and then we now see what we're doing right here. Woo. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So happy Sunday to you guys. We've kicked off already. So we kicked off already. Right. So I am Delius. It's happy Sunday to you guys. Today is the 6th of July, 2025. And you're all welcome. I see five already up here. And I don't know where you are chatting me from or where you are. So just let me know. Let me know. Just say hi, and then I'll know who is right there with me. And sometimes again, please always keep your privacy because this is how it is in YouTube. So because once you're welcoming, please always remember to abide by the guidelines of the community guidelines of YouTube. That means like sometimes there are words that we don't use. We don't use strange words like naughty words or kind of words that can be harmful to somebody or so this is one of the guidelines of YouTube. So even if you do, we have a moderator anyway, so it will kick that message out. So that's the way it is. So some people do send some kind of nasty messages. So that's what I mean by the guidelines of YouTube that regulates the community, so that you don't have people just sending short messages that will be harmful or annoying or getting other people getting into other situation. That's what I mean. So let's keep ourselves happy and go ahead and do the right thing. So please send your comments and questions here, and I'll be, since I'm live, and I'll begin by answering any of it. So I actually was supposed to start 4 o'clock, but I'm 10 minutes or 20 minutes late. I can't remember, within that range, the African time. In Africa there's African time, and then you have the European time, which is the normal time. People have followed it. 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock. But African time, if you say 4 o'clock, it can be next 20 minutes, it can be 1 hour or 2 hours. You keep saying sorry. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm done. Sorry I'm this. African time. But it's all good. At the end of the day, we achieve what we want, at least, right? We achieve what we want. So that is the thing. Anyway, so I'm so happy to see you guys, and please let's have your comments right here. Let me see. Somebody was trying to Like somebody sent me a message on my email. Let me see if it's there. I think I just got the message now. Let me see who that is. What? Okay. So, yeah. Mm, I don't know what it's really like. Okay, the message. Oh, that message is not really for us on this live. It's actually somebody just trying to get me some questions about some collaborations and all that, but that's not for this, not for this live right now. So just like, please just like the channel. Like, there's one like already, and I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and give more likes, and as we go, yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about. I have some things written here that I actually want to talk about, and you can send your comments if you have any question. Like I said, question and answer today. You can ask me, and I want to talk about so many things that I feel is all right as a pro. I'm not a pro, but as a pro, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be talking about a little bit about divorce, and talk about other relationship and other things. Thank you so much. 2 likes right now, and if you have not, please go ahead and like. Okay. Okay. Who is there? Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. I see some like a message right now. Welcome, water. Say hi. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Yes, one person, another person just stamped up right, thumb up to me right now. I appreciate you guys. So I'm just trying to get my like some other like the email that I got, So there are some comments already I saw. So I'm trying to just bring it out. But this phone is just messing me up. The mess is messing me up. So I don't know why it's kind of slow. I'm trying to open it and it's slow. I need to get rid of the phone anyway. It's one of my phones that I don't use, so I just keep it for like emails and all that. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So let me just go ahead like that. And then let me see. Okay, guys. So once you're watching, right, sometimes when there's a place by your side. Sometimes you could see like if you press the heart, you see like a heart. If you press it, you can press the left. If you press the heart, or you put 100%. Like sometimes when somebody saying something, you can press that too. So it gives me the likes too. It gives me extra bonus of that. So that's why when you're having live, you have that little mark over there. Once you press that heart, you will see it. So you can press it. It gives you more boost. That's why it boosts your videos or your live or everything. We are 20 minutes now. We've not started talking about one yet, but I'm sorry. I'm just really late in this. Hi, yeah. Who again? Oh, I just 69 on the score. Say hi too. Okay, you're welcome. They're always there. They're always there. So, my new members, my gang, where are they, man? Where are my team members? Let's put on this, man. I put on the air conditioner. It's a bit warm a little bit. Yes. Put on the air conditioning on because it's like getting warm. All right. So we have 6 like watching right now. Please say hi or who is there with me. Let me know who is there with me. Thank you so much for being there. Okay. Let me. I don't know what's wrong with this my goddamn phone. Okay, I may just forget that one, but I'm sure it will get on the phone. The phone is just slow. I don't know what is really wrong. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so it's up now. My pardon, no? Okay. Okay, sorry. You. I've been slow, man. So we're gonna be like question and answer. I'm waiting for some questions. If you have personal questions, if you want, or any questions, and let's go ahead from there because that's the way it is. Nobody's putting no hi, nothing. So I don't know who I'm chatting with. I want to know who I'm interacting with, right, guys? Okay, well, we have to just go ahead, okay? We have to just go ahead. Okay. So, well, I'm gonna just talk about 4th of July first. It was really fun. 4th of July was on Friday. It was the 4th of July is always the day in America. There are it's the American Independence Day, right? And everybody is off. People are, are off at work and everything. So there's always like shows. Everything will be going on within town. It's just like the way normally, like anywhere in your countries too, that we celebrate the Independence Day. So there'll be shows, air shows, there will be land shows. Everybody will be doing stuff, and always fireworks, and there'll be a lot of banging here and there. So right, it was super nice. I'm sure my last video, if you go back, go watch it. For those of you that have not watched my last video, go check it out. you see, I think I posted it yesterday or so. Yeah, you could see it. There's a lot of fireworks that went on, and that last video that I did, I wanted to show you a place which there was something going on, and it's a nice place that to go in case you are a visitor coming to Atlanta, and all that. So, with so but it didn't work because that day was raining so much. It rained too bad and spoiled the whole video. So I just continued the video by the next day, which is the 4th of July. That was why I showed you that. I showed you guys um, the fireworks at the end of the day. So, but it was interesting. So, well, we wish America what you wish yourself, because it's a country that receives people, and it's been a country that is friendly with everybody. So we wish America all you wish yourself. Let's all stay safe, and be committed in what we do. Pay your taxes too. Pay your tax. If you pay your tax, you'll be good. And be law abiding. Make sure everything you're doing, always do it right. Don't put yourself in trouble. If you put yourself in trouble, you get in trouble. So that's the way it is. All right. So I've not seen no questions from anybody trying to ask about what I do or ask me anything. So nobody has said nothing yet. So I guess I just go ahead and just talk about what I want to talk about again. So I was going to talk is divorce okay? And if divorce is okay, why is it okay? Because I just noticed that a lot of times people are getting divorced too much. It's getting too much. The numbers are so increasing, man. It's increasing everywhere in the whole world. It's just too much. And so I just decided to let me talk a little bit out of it about it. So if you got anything to put on my comment section, I will read it and ask or kind of discuss with you. If anything I'm saying to that, if you feel it's not right or maybe need to correct it, you can put it in the comment section too, and I'll see it still and maybe correct it, because sometimes it's not everything that we all know. We're not 100% right, so we tend to not. So the main thing is that, is divorce okay? So to me, I think divorce is not really okay. For me, that's what I wanted to say. But for anybody, you could say whatever you want to say, But for me, it's okay. That's how I feel. That's my own what I feel. You understand? But what you feel, what you guys feel, might not be what I feel. So it all depends on you too. So you can let me know, because to me, when two people come together, two partners, friends, who are over there, and they come together and they go to that altar, and you kind of, with the Bible in front of you, or the Quran, wherever, or the Buddhist, whatever you are, you have something like a book anyway, like a book of holiness that will always you are holding to tell God, or you're telling the people that you are sticking about with the Lord, and then you love each other and you're going to be together. So I just felt, okay, why do we have to get divorced? Why did divorce really come? Because there was so much happiness at the beginning. There was so much happiness. Everybody comes, will eat food, they'll eat and drink, they will marry with you. These I'm trying to talk about, all my own opinion, please. So I want you guys to have your own opinion, and please let me know what your opinions will be, if like I said. So it's not okay, and to me, the only time I would say it's okay again, if you want to divorce, is okay. Well, you guys are not going along, because it tends to be like a lot of people have things going on. At the beginning, everything is so nice and sweet and jollifications going on. You guys are always like hugging, cuddling, doing every other thing together and all that. Then all little things just start to come in, and it start becoming a little bit far from each other, you know, just like your hands together like this, you know. Sometimes when you put it together, you can feel yourself that you are, there's a bond, there's something between two of you. But once it starts going like this, there's something free, you understand? It's taking you out. And remember, this sign that people always do is the heart. It's only the two hands that can do it, right? The heart, if you look at it, the two hands that can do it. So once the two hand is not there, it's like broken. So it's gone. So that means everything is gone. And let me tell you, if one hand cannot hold the other one together like this, you cannot hold things tight and strong. It will always be different. You see, this is, if you separate it with your hands, you see that it's light. One side is light, one side is light. You can't hold, there are things you can do when this one is doing this, this one is doing this. So what I feel is, it's not okay, divorce, but once it's getting in situations that it's not compatible together, and you're doing things that, you know, sometimes you're doing your own things, one is doing his own things, one is doing her own thing, and it's not compatible. And a lot of nagging and short things like that. Instead of getting situations that sometimes even you could get physical and every other thing, I believe it's still good to be. Everybody should just be on his own, and that's why I felt okay. Divorce is not okay, but it's okay if it's becoming terrible, so that situations will not happen. I know I can tell you what happened. Me, I can tell you some things myself about mine. You know what I'm saying? So I've passed through my own relationship. I've passed through my own marriage and all that. I know how it is. So sometimes when it gets to a situation, everybody got a pathway and go. It happens like that, but it's not really, to me, biblically or religiously, I would like to say, it's not a good thing. For divorce, it's not a good thing. It's not okay. But you can never tell when it happens, and you get into a situation, like I said, that is not compatible to each other. His best thing is everybody just go his way, so that there won't be trouble, issues will not come in, and it becomes a terrible situation. Because I've seen graphic pictures of things that went on YouTube. I've seen it like physically, some things that happen, you know, and I've experienced myself a little bit, you know, of things that happen. It can happen that, you know, the police will start coming in and one person will go to jail and all that, which is not good. So the best thing is to move on. So it's okay when it gets to that situation, but I don't promote it, right? My best, but the best thing I can say for everybody is that always try and see if everything will work out first before everybody will part ways. For to me, divorce is not okay. That's for me. Religiously, like the way I believe, it's not okay, right? But then if it happens, it happens. Move on. It's better to move on early than late. Okay, so again I said, is it easy? Is it good? I mean, is it easy like starting all over again after maybe the divorce? Is it easy? It's not easy, man. Guys, it's not easy. Both for the lady and the man. It's not easy. Because now you're used to somebody, you have a partner, and then now you don't have the partner with you. And what would you be thinking, right? You'll be like, oh, I'm doing things like, there are other things, so many things that you can do. You know, there are both the emotional part of it, there is the, you know, the moral and the, you know, physical, you know, emotional, you know. There are so many things, like, you know, like, because you're used to somebody there, you could talk together, to talk to each other, to say some things, but now you're alone, everybody goes his way, you know. So it's not easy starting all over when you are in it. It's not easy starting all over again. So like I said, I'm talking a little bit about my own experience. So before we go ahead, okay, well, still have like 6. You know, Sundays normally it's not always high. You can see a lot of people most times because a A lot of people are doing a lot of Christmas. Sorry, I say Christmas Sunday. My apologies. Sunday stuff and family and all that. So people going out for picnic. So that's why the traffic is not always very high. But I understand. But I know you guys will come and watch this video later. But what I'm trying to say is just listen to what I'm trying to say, and you can still send your comments after this live that I'm doing, the vlog. You can watch it and then send your comments still. I'll see it and we can still interact. You know, I can still reply you on that. I am not just to let you know these guys that I am not a therapist on that and anything. I'm just bringing up the discussions for this Sunday today for us to like interact together, you know, based on what I see and what I've learned and what I've heard and what has happened, even with me. So I'm just trying to bring it up because it's a lot of things going on today. The divorce rate is so high. It's too high. Look, people like 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. I've seen them married for just 3 months. Married for 3 months. Then, you know, so here, especially where I am, it's very high. I've had one even 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. But that will be crazy. Eh? That means maybe somebody lied to each other or something. 2 weeks. That's too fast, bro. What? Oh, that's too far. Hey, right. Okay. Jumbo, the man from Kenya. All right. Okay. So let me just keep saying it. Like, okay, like if you started all over, I laughed a little bit. I had little tears in my eyes because it was really funny. 2 weeks, man. Okay. So, all right. So, like starting all over really it's not easy. It's not really easy, but you have to take the pieces, you know, and together put yourself together and move on if it happens, you know. So it's not easy really starting up. So moving on again, it's like this is the question. All these things I'm putting writing right here, actually I scribbled it. Why? Because those are the ones I have from, some of them are from my email, because I talked about it in my one other place that I discussed with somebody else in his own YouTube channel. So I think because I gave my email on that channel, so some people were talking about it with me. So that's why I put it up here. I said, okay, when I'm doing my own live, I'm going to still talk about it here because they may be watching too, because I give them my YouTube channel too. So it said moving on. Is it okay to move? Is moving on okay? Yeah, you're moving on is okay because it has already happened. So you have to move on, and you have to move on with your life. You got to do a lot of things for your life. Don't allow nobody to stop you from getting to your goals or what you want to do and what your happiness is going to be. Nobody should stop it. If the marriage is not going to be something for you, then, well, you gotta move on. Like I said, I was talking about it before when I said, is it starting all over again? So it's the same thing when you start it all over again. If it's okay, yes, it's okay. Then if it's moving on to, then you can move on. So moving on is not a problem too. It's okay, move on, because you guys are not compatible and you're not compatible. That's it. So everybody has to move on. But you know, like I said from beginning, it's not the best thing, but that is the way it is when it happens. So, and again, I had somebody saying, being alone okay? This is all my email, right? This is from an email. Is being alone okay? And said to them, it's not okay. As far as I'm concerned, a man is not supposed to be alone. A woman is not supposed to be alone. But if you decide, you can decide to be alone with yourself. You know, it's okay. You find peace with it. Powerful. It's okay. You can be with yourself. But though I know there's a lot of things that will be missing, you know. I know there's somebody watching me. Please don't think like I'm bashing you, saying anything. No, no, don't. I'm telling you, it's okay. You know, if you want to be alone, be alone. But it's not easy being alone. I'm gonna tell you that, especially when it comes to you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. It's not easy. So, but it's okay if you want it. It's all right. It's up to you. Some people just like to be on their own. They don't want to go into any trouble again. They just run away from it. So it's still okay, right? And I kept on talking to somebody like my neighbor, one of my neighbor here, and I put it like, okay, well, guys, you gotta understand this. You guys have to understand this and don't do. There are some things you don't do so that you can. I mean, you gotta do so that you can move on. Not everything you do that you can move on with. Some people just don't understand. You can't just do things anyhow just because you want to move on. No, you can move on when you think that it's okay to move on. But if it's not, sometimes you keep going to the relationship and still try to make it work. You know. All right. So anyway, I hope I answered some of these questions. You know. So I'm trying to put it back on, and there's one again coming up now. So it says. So I'm sorry, I have to be reading it. Sometimes it's been, I scribbled it, but the way they wrote it, so sometimes the English is missing one thing. So I'm trying to check it well. What is it? No, okay. You say, what is it? What is it not okay? Is staying somewhere you are not valuable and appreciated. All right. Man, that question is a bit difficult. I don't really understand what he or she meant by that. But from what I pick it from there, it says staying somewhere you are not valued or appreciated. Okay, I think I got it. So okay, yeah, yeah, it's staying somewhere. Like what I feel is when you're not valued or appreciated, I think it's still really a good thing for you to move on. And you know, it's not okay at all to me, because if you're not valued, you're not appreciated. So what's the need? You know, you can be. You know, I remember like in Africa, you know, back home, you know, a lot of things happen. You know, people are patient with each other. I know how our parents live with each other. They have a lot of big fights. Sometimes they have big quarrels, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you see parents that have like, you know, you're living with other wives. You know, you have like 2-3 wives in the house, and your parents are living together, but there's quarrels and all that. But they still live together. And then, you know, and there's a lot of patience. You know, but even though they don't value each other, they don't appreciate each other, some things or the other, but still in the same place. I'm surprised like that, you know, it happens. But nowadays, the world nowadays, you can't do that, guys, because even now with the laws and everything, because those days were the traditional days, you know, those are days that people were doing customary laws and all that. But now with the laws going on right now, man, if you do it, somebody's gonna take you to jail. Am I right or wrong, bro? Please let me know, please. Some of you that know about this, you know, customary laws and all that, send it to me too. Let me just see. And my email, you can send me email on dillynara@gmail.com. Let me just put it up right here. dillynara@gmail.com. 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 So you can send it over there and I'll get your email. So that's where sometimes these mails I'm reading it. So some people like to be private. They don't want to be up on the platform because everybody will see them, right? So they prefer to use the email. So that's why I put it up. Though that email is meant for my collaborations or do anything I want to do. If we have things we want to arrange for business, yeah, so we could do it. That's what the email is. But you could still get me there and send me those messages. It's just meant for all that. That's all. And if you send me any nasty message or send me any message that is contrary and I see you want to scam, like some scammers I reported already. I delete them out. I'm going to be sending it to where you guys are supposed to be, because some people are stupid. They're crazy in their head. They just want to scam people and all that. I had to delete a lot of, man, delete. But that email, I'm not scared. You can do nothing to me. It's not linked to my money or anything. So if you guys go and try, you'll be wasting your time. That's only for this thing I'm doing here. So you can't even get nothing there. You hear what I said, scammers? Anyway, sorry guys. I'm telling those people that they think they are smart because I give the email and then they see me like this, then they try to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's by way. Okay, well, so again, somebody was asking again that because some people like after this thing, my mouth is getting dry. I need to drink. I didn't get. I forgot my cup. Just a second, please. Let me get something for drinking, because when you're talking. All right, guys. I drank some water, but I mean, today is Sunday. I'm relaxing. I can have wine or can have my beer, even with the life. It's good. It's all right. Do whatever you can do, but don't mess up. And I'm home, so I ain't got no shit. All right. So it says worrying a waste of time? Is worrying? I don't understand. That's a very short. I mean, you didn't say it right. So okay, well, let me just say it, because it is that I grabbed what some of them right there, but it's just that it confused me sometimes. So let me tell you, in this relationship thing and all that, and divorce, when you guys are divorced and everything, sometimes, because when you start up alone, you're starting again all over. So that means everything is just starting all over yourself with trying to get yourself together, because sometimes people have been living for like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I mean, if it's like 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, it's still a long time. Because if it's like less than 1 year, then sometimes there's no need to worry yourself, because really it just comes and go, because it's too early even to get divorced anyway, and then you guys are divorced already, so you're starting all over and all that. So from the question anyway, it depends on the time you guys are not together. So you're saying is it a total waste of time when you're worrying or something like that? Because you didn't write it perfectly, but I know what it means. So actually, to me, worrying is really total waste of time, because if you keep wasting your time and be worrying about because sometimes you see, if the problem is coming from the lady, as a man, sometimes you get worried, because especially when you have kids. When you have kids, that's really, it worries you a lot. If you don't have kids too, it still worries you, because sometimes there's little loves. Somehow, even if you don't like each other, you guys part way, but that little likeness will still be there. Little one will still be there in your heart, because especially when you have a good heart. Some people that don't have good heart don't care. Once they move out, it's like gone. So, but it's a total waste of time, really worrying again. I don't like this shit on my camera. Let me just see. Okay. Because, right. Good. Sorry, guys, again. Ouch. I did a mistake now. Because I was feeling it was too. Oh, I'm not in the middle. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So, like I said, yes. There's a total waste of time, and let it go. Just don't worry about it. But if you have kids, definitely I know you worry. I mean, you have to worry. But you guys have to sit down and walk all this. Like when you're out, you guys are gone. She gone. How you gone? And there's no need to waste time at all. Just do what you can do, and leave the rest. Maybe I think again because sometimes when you're doing like divorce and all that, it's always best to have a consultant, meet a specialist. That sometimes get talking to you guys together. Sometimes your pastors, your imams, if you're a Muslim, or the Buddhists, or if you are a Buddha, whatever, you could meet your somebody that you guys, or even if it's your lawyer, because if you did court, sometimes you can have counseling too from the court. So you could meet them together and do all this before you guys go, out the other way, so that all this worrying and all that will not be that much. Because if you see a consultant, or you have a nice consultation outside, even your parents, or your elder ones, anybody that's like the age, not like the young ones, I mean the older ones, they could put some sense into everybody, and it works. So, well, that is it. That's what I can say. It's a total waste of time if you keep worrying yourself, because you're wasting your time. The more you waste your time, you'll be down there, and then those little emotions will start coming up, some things will start coming up, and then you get depressed and all that. So, yes, it doesn't change. Yes, so does that change anything? No, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything at all. Yes, it doesn't change, because once you see your consultants, you see a consultant, a professional, let me just say professional, either, like I said, your pastor, your imam as a Muslim, or you see if you're a Buddhist or whatever your religion is, you could just see any of these specialties, like your lawyer, the court, if you did court. So, no, it happened to, somebody, like I had somebody that happened the same thing, but he did court wedding. So last year I was telling him too, like, oh, why don't you, it was last year, so I told him, why don't you just go to the court, because you did it from court, so go there and do what you can do over there and discuss, both of you, then everything will be perfect, because those things will come in with the child support and all that. So anything that is legally done, I'm telling you, that means you don't need to waste your time worrying about, the whole thing about your divorce and all that. Sometimes you could still love the person. Either the lady will love the man still, or the man will still love the lady. So it happens. So sometimes that's what brings some of those worries too. But for me, it's a waste of time. So just get yourself together and move on, right? So it doesn't change anything anyway. So say, does all these, does all this change or steal your joy and keep? Does it steal your joy and keep? I don't understand. Does all this change steal your joy and keep you very busy doing? Okay. I got what the person said. So it's like, does it steal your joy and keep you busy doing nothing? So no, it doesn't. Like I said to you, if you have multi consultant, because the divorce consultant is always there, divorce lawyers, they are, even if it's the church you go see your pastor, they will consult with you guys, they will talk to you. Nobody wants you to go. They always want you guys to work out things together and all that. But if it doesn't work out well, they will still know what to tell you guys if everybody's moving on. Nobody's going to hold you. Nobody's going to force you guys to stay together. So it doesn't take no joy from anybody. Like me, I'm telling you from my own experience right now. It doesn't take no joy. I'm so happy, like right now alone, right? I'm happy. Right? I'm happy. And if you find joy and you're doing some things to keep you going and all that, and you're taking care with all your responsibilities too, as still a dad or a mom, so you will just move on and go ahead and still be yourself. Please send your comments. Please keep liking. We still need the thumbs up. I need the likes. Come on, guys. I've been talking now for like almost 40 something minutes. Yeah, about almost 50 something minutes right now, even though I started a little bit late, so which I apologize to you guys. um, so it's just the same way. It's like I said, send me your comments on your, if you don't want to use put it up on the chat over here, because you sometimes don't want to disclose your, you want to keep your your privacy, you know. So you could send me the Gmail. That's dilynara@gmail.com. Send it to me. I'll read it, and I will not call your name. That's why you see all these ones I'm reading, I don't call their names at all. I don't call names. So I read it, either from the phone, or if the one I scribbled on the paper, I'll read it out, and I don't call names. So, but if you want, you can still put the comments here, right? I always abide with privacy laws of the, the YouTube community guidelines too. So, all right, guys. So we've been saying these are all the ones I have with me right now. And by the way, like I said to you guys, divorce is not okay as far as I'm concerned, but it's good to move on when you guys are not compatible. So, and this is not actually like my video. I mean, what I wanted to really finish discussing today. I wanted to do questions and answer, but the questions was not coming from you guys much on YouTube. So I felt to bring it out from my Gmail, because some people want to have their privacy, so they don't want their names up there. Because once you send a message on this, it shows your name. But you can just say hi. You can say, oh, how are you doing? You can say, just say any other thing. You can send me the questions on that Gmail if you want. And by the way, on my description on this YouTube you're watching right now, you can just go my description on my channel. You open where they say more, open it, you see a lot of my description there. You see me on Instagram, you see me on Facebook, you see me on my YouTube too over there. All the links are there, so you can just press it. And you can even see there's a Gmail. The Gmail will be there for you guys to send me comments or any question or answer, anything you want me to discuss with. Anytime I'm on live, I'll bring it up. So do that. And we could do collabos. And if you are here in the United States, if you're in Atlanta, we could meet. So you can send me, something like that. So we could do something. All right. Okay. So, and the thing is that, I feel like when you're having relationship and all that, or you're in a marriage, and then it's not good to be selfish, because sometimes that selfishness comes in so much inside any relationship. I've noticed that one. It comes inside that, because everybody now, you're in a marriage, you're together, you're doing things, but now everybody's making his money and all that, so everybody wants to be selfish in his own way, especially when it comes to even love. When you learn to love each other, it's kind of, there's little selfishness in it. This one likes himself, want to do this one likes want to do this. So that kind of situations really cause a lot of problem. So and the problem again of this, like baby mama thing and all that, sometimes some men have relationship outside, they have another child outside, so it causes a lot of problem. And you're having a lady that is so nice at home, and then you're having baby mama outside. As a man, that is really totally wrong, man. It's really totally wrong. You're causing more problem to the relationship at home, no matter what. Even if the lady don't care, she's not worried, then it's not good to do that at all, because you're causing that havoc in the house where you are. A lot of that is going on here. It's too much, and that's why it's causing much of the problem. Because most times, if you check out the percentage of who cheat between the wife and the husband, the men are more cheats. I'm telling you, in the scale of the men, is like almost like, let me say, it's 70-40. Scale of 100, 70-30. Let me say, the women 30%. Yeah, there are some that really cheat. I've even seen one myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but the women, even some of them still do. It's kind of very hard to catch. But for the men, is very easy to catch. Very, very easy to catch. So, you know, women are more stronger when they're in that side. You know what I'm saying? So they can come home strong and then be with you again. And, you know. But for a man, if you go out there just one time, you come home, you're tired, you want to sleep, and you're there. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking about, right? So that's why a lot of things happen. You see men that so you know then the men women will start thinking. Sometimes even you are tired probably because of your job, but you know you may not be doing any bad thing. But still, women always think like that because a lot of men are doing it. It is wrong. So, guys, we have to understand that that is one of the big problems that is going on in a relationship, in any marriage. All right, guys, I'm done talking about this divorce thing and marriage and all that, you know, and relationship. We have to go back to our own talk right now and see what we can talk about. No baby mama and jealousy, you know, and all that. That's what causes problems. Most times, jealousy, baby mama, you know, staying out late, going hanging out with friends, leaving your family at home, like that. All those things are really one of the problems. You know, you can go about, I mean, like, you know, you could have a men hanging out together, friends sometimes, but always remember there's time. And always respect when even your wife calls you at that time. She wants to find out if everything is okay. You answer it there, not like you just don't answer it. Oh, I didn't see. No, sometimes those kind of things cause problem. The even my the ladies too. Sometimes they want to hang out with their own friends. I mean, they have some friends they want to hang out, but most times, again, that's why if you're having married people, it's better than doing you are married and you have single friends. You know, so all those kind of things cause a lot of problems, a lot of problems. So in marriage, you need to work out on all this, so that all these situations will not come on. You have a good marriage, a real relationship with your wife. You know, always be together. Like I said, I would advise stick together every time. Go out together, have a long discussion. You know, drink, eat together, and all that. Those bonds, it really puts the bond together. I think those are the things that will help. You know, always, you know, and you know, women like to be affectionate. They like affectionate way of, you know, in relationship. So always try, like, sometimes cuddle her, show her like the way you used to do even before you guys got married. Because those things, when you do those things, if you stop it now, when you are in the house together, she start thinking you're doing something, or the love has gone down, right? Bald head. Yeah, yesterday is the day first day I was doing my live, and then the lady said, when I removed my hat, she said, "Oh, you're bald." I said, "Yes, I'm bald." Because she saw me with the beard and I had a hat, so she thought maybe I have hair. I said, "No, just be like, I'm bald." She said, "You're bald." I said, "Yes, I'm bald." All right, guys, just on the lighter side, I just want us to be happy and laughing together. It's over an hour now we'll be talking. And I want to say cheers to you guys and have a wonderful day. I'm going to be having a sip. It's a weekend. Let it be. Anything you want to have. But be careful what you have. And always make it a day that things should be done together. It keeps the bond. All right, so if you guys are separated too and everybody's on his own, try to just move on. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And we are going to be there. Wherever you want us to, where you want to be, we'll be there. You know, the plane will always land safely. And then you on board, remove your seatbelt, and walk to success, walk to goodness, walk to favor, walk to richness, walk to everything you're looking for. All right, so I bless you guys. Thank you, Walk on Waters. Thank you for Niger_69. These two guys, they're always there. Anytime I bring up any video, they're always there. Thank you to Ren Star. I appreciate you. So please go and I want to make a plea to you guys. Please go and subscribe to 3 channels that I want to call right now. Go to Rainstar, just REENSTER. Please, if you can subscribe on that channel, and just trying to help out, you know, so that, you know, we all grow. I got like 4,509, but I'm surprised sometimes I don't see a lot of people here sometimes. But these days, even like, I mean, it's normal thing. YouTube always say it. Like they have a season. Sometimes subscribers go away, depending on where you are. You know what I'm saying? So in America these days, the viewers are low right now because a lot of holidays, a lot of things going on. So the views go down. Then the certain season again, you get it boom. Sometimes I mean, if you check on my video, you see like 1,700 views, and I get it within after my videos come out. I get it like in next 30 minutes or 40 minutes, sometimes almost 700. You know, then as it goes, it increases to, you know. I mean, I've done live. I've done live, and I'm having like 1,000 and something viewers already. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes it's like this. So don't worry. Sometimes again, if you're a YouTuber watching me, that oh my views is low and all that, or you're doing your live and you don't see nobody, don't worry, because when you post it, somebody will still watch it again, and then you still get the views. And but views on live normally is always very very low. It's always very very low. But if you have high traffic, and depending on where you are, sometimes it can be high. You get about 1,000 something viewers, sometimes 900, sometimes 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Just depends on where, you know. But for me, I have 4,509 right now. But right now, I'm just having 5 people. It's been going up and down. It was 12, come down to 5 sometimes because people are going in and out. So, but it's all right. Appreciate you guys, those have been there with me and those have been watching with me. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate for those that I like. So if I get off right now, I'm off this live. It's going to be posted as that's a video now. So it's live but going to video, because that's what's going to be posted as video. So please, you can still press the like button, and like I said, make your comments over and let's interact. It's nice to talk together. I may have said something that is wrong. You can still say it to me, advise me. Like I said, I have my Gmail there. You can check it on my description. You can still send it on my platform right now, and then I'll read it and I'll see. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's 100%. Like I said again, I am not a consultant or a therapist or anything. I'm just discussing based on what experience I have and what I've heard and what I've read. So, and both physically, morally, and otherwise. So that's why I'm saying I'm talking to you. So thank you for that person that's been going in and out. You don't want to say hi, right? Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, God bless you all. This is about 1 hour 8 minutes. I so appreciate you. At the end of the day, I know we're gonna get more than this as we post it. So love you all, and I wish you all the best of the day. It is Delios forever. I hope you guys make yourself happy. This is part of where we sit to talk sometimes. I love you all, and I wish you all the best. This is the end. Bless you.